The East begins. Round one, game one. In this game, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with... So, Milwaukee will get the first possession. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. In it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Bounce pass, Hachimura. Down low, Lopez with the steal. Lillard against Doncic. Now here's Lillard, guarded closely. Kuzma can't get it to go.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Hachimura, good on the shot.
Hachimura shifty off the drive there.
Here is Lillard. Takes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And he slams it one-handed.
Reeves throws that one down. Held nothing back.
The Bucks have gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Prince misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Doncic finds Hayes.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's Lillard. No good on that one. Nice D from Doncic. And a wide open look for James. Prince grabs the miss.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing, but they don't want to chance that again.
Here's Kuzma. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Doncic, and some very quick points for him on that possession.
Seems like Luka's jump shot gets better every year. He never stops working on his game.
Lillard attacking, it's blocked. Here's James. Rebound, Milwaukee. Prince, the pass to Giannis. Good, and a nice assist from Prince.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Antetokounmpo against Hachimura. Here's Doncic, and they pick up 2. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in. Jackson comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Prince checked in for Prince. And Porter subbed in for Lillard. And then for the Lakers, Vanderbilt comes in for Rui Hachimura. And Vincent subbed in for Austin Reeves. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Doncic against Trent. And Doncic gets it to go.
It's not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The kick out to Porter. Antetokounmpo up top. Vanderbilt defending. Antetokounmpo passes to Sims. Shot clock at 6. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 12-4 run. James. Here's Vincent, defended by Trent. Vanderbilt, a screen on Trent. Vincent, the pass to Vanderbilt. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Trent. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And so it's Los Angeles with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And thanks to their get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Bobby Portis out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Porter. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Sims in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Vanderbilt finds Vincent. And he drops it in from the low post. Vincent's got the lead up to 8 now for Los Angeles. Pass to Porter. Kuzma outside. Porter, no luck. To the inside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
A three-pointer is right on target. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
And that is just too easy for Lillard. A legitimate threat to burn you from the corner.
Here's Vincent. Goodbye, Lillard. Steps back. Rebound, Milwaukee. With the drive and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, that time Leonard's speed on the drive forced the defense to make a mistake, and they ended up committing the foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And the first one drops.
Tell you what, Dame wasn't unknown entering the league, but I'm not sure many folks predicted this kind of career for him.
Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Jackson comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And then for the Lakers, Hachimura is checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's LeBron in for Connect.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
LeBron passes to Vanderbilt. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Hachimura. And it's sent back by Lopez. Lillard with it. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. Jackson kicks to Lillard. Pass to Lopez. Here's Portis. Back to Lopez. Here's Lillard. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Defense pulls out every stop imaginable, but with Lillard, he just simply beats him.
And here is Vanderbilt. And again, unable to change momentum here. Now here's Lillard. Defended by Vincent.
Yeah, you never want to foul Dame in the act. He's almost automatic from the line.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Connect, he's checked in for the Lakers. Doncic comes in for Vincent, and the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
Oh, Doncic, long range.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Some changes here for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo comes in for Bobby Portis, and it's Prince in for Damian Lillard. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks, trailing by 2. Hachimura grabs the miss.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Antetokounmpo. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
And it's Doncic missing. Bucks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. That one good for 2. Giannis has got the game tied up here for Milwaukee.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Doncic passes to Vanderbilt. Back to Doncic. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Boy, with the basketball IQ of a 15-year vet, Doncic makes plays that even veterans struggle with.
Porter kicks to Giannis. For 3. Porter, no luck. For Los Angeles, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the marks. 4 of 9 all told.
No mercy shown that time on D by Giannis. Great rejection.
What muscle from Giannis on the finish.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Doncic with it. From deep three-point land. And no good in the last second attempt this time. Tie game in Milwaukee. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with Doc Rivers. Doc, a back-and-forth affair so far. How do you pick it up in the second half?
Well, they were just a more physical team. I mean, they blew up all our actions. They got all the 50-50 balls. We got back in the game because we started doing the back at them, so that's important.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Fans, direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. One line. They're measuring up the shot.
Welcome, everybody, to our Game 1 coverage. It's a tight one indeed for the Los Angeles Lakers.
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
Stacking the dimes and buying buckets. Seeing how things are... Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. So the Lakers 5 right now. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. He's out there with Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position.
Reeves has no fear at all going against the big guys. Drawing the foul there because he's fearless.
Free throw good, Reeves. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Jackson kicks to Sims. Here's Trent. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Luka Doncic.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucks. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Here's Doncic, 11 points in the game. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Yeah, Luka's arsenal does cover the mid-range now. That inside the arc jumper is easy for him.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bucks shooting well, 50% from the floor. Giannis, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a one-point game. Lopez with the steal. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. Count it, good. Lillard's got 13 points.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And here's Doncic. Doncic has gone just 1 of 4 from deep. Lillard with it, and Hachimura picks him up defensively. And for the Lakers, they're shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Doncic finds Hachimura. Reeves outside. Cranes the three-pointer. He has 6.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Oh, nice read from Kuzma. Really good at finding the open teammate.
Pass to Hachimura. James in the high post. He's against Kuzma. LeBron with the bucket.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Giannis, and it's denied. LeBron galloping to the rack. It's good. And now a 4-point Laker lead.
Yeah, they call him the freight train. LeBron James, when he's coming down the court like that, good luck trying to stop him.
Rebound, Milwaukee.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Lillard against Doncic. Kuzma kicks to Antetokounmpo. Back to Kuzma. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Lillard. And he drops.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it. He has the ability simply to take over games, and that's what makes Dame so much fun to watch.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Lillard against Doncic. Outside, James. Shoots over Kuzma. The shot's good from LeBron. James has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Back to Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Lillard. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Kuzma outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's blocked.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
And Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Oh, Antetokounmpo! Explosive on the drive.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. Using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. Lakers lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldrich. What's the latest, David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. Now, he preached the importance of patience down the stretch. Coach said, we're not going to get it all back at once. Let's take it one trip at a time. Make it simple, make it easy. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Porter is out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Bobby Portis. And there's Jackson, and it's Sims in at the 5, roaming the bench. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's James. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Trent finds Porter. Into the lane, and that one, good. Porter's got his first bucket of the night.
Oh, a little touch of class there at the end of the play as he was able to convert on the finger roll.
Back to James. Here's Vincent, guarded by Porter. Hachimura down low. Sims there.
Using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Left side, Porter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Playing ferocious inside. Porter Jr. went right after the big dogs.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
The shooting's been great, but also, how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Austin Reeves comes in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Gabe Vincent.
Reeves doesn't overload on the mid-range shots, but he's smart enough to take them when they're available.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Damian Lillard's checked in for Trent. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Lillard. Rebound the Lakers. Pass to Hachimura. Out to Doncic. Hachimura setting the pick for Doncic. No good on the triple. The Bucks trail. There's 1:59 left in the fourth quarter. Jackson down low. He's defended by Reed. Jackson, that's good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Lillard driving to the basket and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Reeves with it. Sims there.
Reeves putting it on the floor and earning that foul call. Love the assertiveness.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original. A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, how fast the action really is and how hard it can sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
It's the first, and that gives them the lead.
One of the tough things about guarding Reeves is his change of pace ability. I mean, he gives you a lot of different looks, a little bit herky-jerky and kind of unorthodox, and all of that keeps you off balance.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
For Giannis, his length and instincts on defense make him a feared shot blocker.
Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Lillard. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on Brook Lopez.
Hachimura putting pressure on the defense. That's exactly what they want to get out of.
First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. The Bucks have gone 4-7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Kuzma passes to Giannis. It's tipped. Here's Doncic. Luka throws it down.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Lillard left side. Lets the three fly. The rebound by James. The Lakers with the ball. 3-point lead.
The magnitude of the moment not lost on LeBron James. He knows they needed a bucket there, and he's going to get it for them.
Lillard finds Porter. Milwaukee, no good that time either. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one. And it's the Bucks ball. There's Porter with the three. And James pulls it down. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So it gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. And the Bucks with possession here. There's Porter with the three. It's hauled in by Doncic.